about this shit. The ins and outs. No politics. No guts. No cap. Real. Respect what they said. Respect what they said. Respect what they said. Respect what they said. I put bands on your head like I'm K. I put on for y'all every day. Respect what they said. Respect what they said. Respect what they said. Respect what they said. Y'all not gon' know what's up till I'm done. A1's with me, Darius, T-Man. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Respectfully said. Respectfully said. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Respect what I said.
Yeah.
In my most sincere New Yorker accent. Yeah. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Respectfully Said. It's K. In the middle, we have. Who's in the middle?
Oh my
Finestro.
God.
Who's in the middle?
What's going on, everyone? It's Finestro. Thank you for having me on. Respectfully Said, I fuck with you guys here. It's a vibe.
For sure. Thank you for
Good looks. Thanks for having me on.
You know, my guy just finished
I'm
shooting.
honored.
We
Second part of the day type shit. You know what I mean?
You know, because he was recording his own episode a couple hours ago, and you know, he shot over here, made some time for us. So we're honored that you were able to come down here, and
sure.
Things look a little different. So from now on, we're going to have our special co-host sit in the middle because we're highlighting them in a sense. You feel me?
I'm setting the precedent.
Drop
Starting
a
the
motherfucking
trend.
bomb for Finestro for doing a podcast and bringing his
I'm
ass
the first
over
one in the
here.
middle. Come on, man.
And he the first one in the middle. So because he's in the middle,
I do what I can.
because he's in the middle, he got administrative abilities. Administrative abilities.
I don't
So
like
you
additional
know, if
responsibilities.
the song is trash,
Oh, shit.
Oh,
he can cut it off midway.
he can cut it off
Oh,
midway.
shit.
All he gotta do
That's
is
a lot
give.
of power.
Yeah, all he gotta do is
I
just
can't
give
do
C the
that.
signal and.
Listen, I'm going to do you guys one better. I'll give my honest opinion, but I'm not going to do any artists like that on the first time. But someone should do that who sits in this seat. I like that idea.
Listen,
Keep
you
going
have
with that concept. That's a dope idea.
you do have the
Out
option.
of respect for being the first one, I'm probably not gonna do that to these people. But what I will do is I'll keep it 100.
But listen.
Respect.
Just
You know what I'm saying?
to give you
That's
a
a dope
little
option though. That's a good idea.
just to give
That's
you a
just
little
so-
incentive. Just to give you a little incentive to do it.
Oh, this guy. This is
You
no
also
good.
get that ability, and you also get the "you corny" drop.
Oh no, I
when
can't
you
do
do
that.
it.
Can't do that. That's
Just to
another really
spice
good
it up a
idea. Though.
little.
You guys are killing it. That is another good idea.
Spice it up just a little bit.
All
That's
right.
a
little bit.
So,
That's
I
hilarious.
like that drop. You know I like that.
yeah, that's
you
that's
know we
your
like
favorite
it.
one.
See? You know we like it. Drop a bomb
That's
for
one
the
of
"you
my
corny" drop.
You guys
Drop
are
a
killing it.
bomb.
Y'all got the best drops. Like
That's that drop.
Welcome to another episode of Respectfully Said.
That's more in brand. You know, if you've been watching from episode 1, you already know the kind of vibes this is. You know, we like to have fun respectfully. You know,
Facts.
so there's gonna be a lot of that. You know, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna laugh. We're gonna get serious. We're gonna talk to our shit. And that's about it. So before we, start the episode, we gotta shout out to sponsors. Drop a bomb.
What sponsor we starting off with? Who? Hold up. I'm just tell me who we sponsored by again. Everybody. Like I just know. Let's talk.
Let's Talk Network.
That's
and Gypsy.
You gotta say like a whole script or something, right?
Yeah, when we want to highlight what they do. So if anybody's familiar with the Let's Talk, it started out off as a little series. Darius was on it. Go check out his episode way back.
Way
They were
back.
developing little stages.
Way back.
Then
Shout out Let's Talk. Drop a bomb.
yeah,
for
shout out
them.
Benny Blanco.
legendary.
Shout out my guy Mav. Shout out Dame Rev. So then it went to the podcast, the Let's Talk. Then it transformed into a network, and it's a web-based entertainment network that strives to provide a platform from artists, business owners to showcase their work through high-quality entertainment. And when we talk about high quality, high quality. I want to put an emphasis on that.
She ain't playing.
They got web series, podcasts. They do events. They got popular programming such as Daddy Fuego's Lick Bees Challenge. Shout out my guy Diane Rev. When he's there, he's at his dad's bar, the Unicorn in Holyoke, and he's out there tasting drinks, and he has a real dope little entertainment aspect to it. They also have the No Chill podcast, hosted by Richie Hector and the viral Prince, the Impression Prince himself, do that podcast with Tika Jones. Shout out to Sis, and of course, they're home to the Let's Talk After Dark podcast, and they're everywhere, YouTube. All your audio streaming platforms that you guys like to listen to. And yeah, you make sure you subscribe, follow, all that shit. And then our other sponsor is Gypsy. And, if you know anything about Gypsy, he's known for his clothing, but, he wants people to know that his shit is it's a culture brand. It's a lifestyle. It appreciates art, music, travel, beauty, aesthetics, spreading love, and community development. He offers books, music, podcasts, art, animation, therapy, and clothes. Of course, that's his shit. And if you already know Gypsy, if we relate, we're related.
Facts.
On Spotify, it's Gypsy Radio. If you guys want to check out his podcast, he does Burning Bill, self-entitled with Self-Invest. Shout out to GOAT. Happy belated birthday, sis. Blues Bros Pod and the Gypsy Monologues. And he said he dropped wherever, so don't be waiting for a special day. It's whenever he gets to the content. So shout out our fucking sponsors. They keep the fucking lights on them, this motherfucker. And
a lot of lights.
A lot of lights. And there's a lot of lights in here.
All right, a lot of motherfucking
Not even
lights.
just one.
So, yeah, drop a bomb.
Drop a bomb for the motherfucking sponsors, Gypsy, and Let's Talk. Let's go. Respectfully said.
So
How we starting this off? How we kicking this off? What we doing today?
We're going to kick it off by Finestro introducing himself for those who live under rocks and shit.
Patrick starring it and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know.
Who you be?
I'm Finestro. I'm basically an entrepreneur. I do a lot, but right now I have my podcast, the Ill Podcast, and I have Ill Entertainment. I'm basically an upcoming A&R / executive producer. Yeah.
Heard. I was watching one of your most recent podcasts. I forgot the guy that you were interviewing. But apparently you guys went to the same school or were around the same area.
Oh, yeah, Ian. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are talking about, being able to go to, a school like that and being able to meet creatives and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
that was dope.
For people who are kind of awkward and don't really know how to be social and network, how will you tell them how to approach a situation like that? You've been a manager.
Yeah,
know?
No, I was a manager before. It was dope. I still might do some manager type shit, but probably without the title manager. Like some consulting type shit. But it was cool. I was music manager for like 2-3 years, maybe like 4. I had like 5 to 6 artists tops. Mostly my close friends, some producers too. But yeah, it was
Sounds
dope.
like me.
And that's it. And the other thing, to answer your question, I'm also like awkward and like social. I get like social anxiety too, so I feel that. So everyone's different. You
So
just
how
gotta
do you,
adapt.
for those who feel like you, who tend to, be kind of awkward or, might have social anxiety,
Yeah,
what advice can you give them to kind of just push through and,
that's tough. I mean, I'm still trying to figure that out too. So I'm not the expert. First off, like I'll throw that out there, but you just gotta do what works for you. Like, you gotta find what lane works right for the time being. Like, there's a lot of things I want to do. There's a lot of things that I've dabbled in, but I came to the conclusion recently, like, what my lane is, and now I feel comfortable in that. I'm like, all right, I have Ill Entertainment. I got to start off with the podcast. Like, if I don't have anyone right now, like, fuck it. Like, I'll just do it myself first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that's kind of my focus right now, but, like, so right now it looks like, oh, Finestro is the guy that runs the Ill Podcast. But that's, like, just a little part of Ill Entertainment. But right now, it looks like it's the only part of Ill Entertainment. But that's cool because people will see over time. But to answer your question, you just got to do what works for you. Like, if you know that you send weird ass DMs because you don't know how to talk, maybe chill out with that. Maybe get someone to do that for you. Like, you know what I
Drop a
mean?
bomb.
Drop a bomb
You know
for the
what I'm
weird ass DMs.
Like, you know,
Late at night.
they say, you know, get it how you live. So you really got to do that. Like, however you live. Like me, I was already building a little network out here and in other areas anyway. So it came like differently to me a little bit. It's complicated, but for other people, I don't know. Now, if you're younger, social media, just, you know, do what you got to do. Trial and error. You know, just got to try some shit.
See, my man's is being extra modest because Carla definitely asked, you know, how you overcome it and stuff. And you was definitely a little nervous and shy before you hopped on this podcast. And look at you, talking like you've been doing this shit forever. So you definitely
Second
being a
part
little
of the day
modest.
type shit. Nah, but I am. But you got to be able to mask it because at the end of the day, like, if you know your goal and what the type of shit you're going for, you just got to kill it when you're in that position. You can't be like,
That boy was shaking like a stripper before these lights went on, guys.
all right, come on, man. Let's not fit that narrative. Shut
Yo,
up.
that's a crazy analogy.
That's crazy that you say that.
Right. Y'all ever saw a
No,
stripper
when you're
shake?
done smoking, what are you really trying to do? That's why I was like, oh shit, second pod. I just hope I can. I hope I can do it. Like,
Nah, you gonna be straight. Darius, you got any questions?
Nah, you pretty much.
thank you for watching that episode, though. By the way,
Of course, I try to.
you're right. I did see him real quick in like 2013, which was wild. And like, I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I was already trying to link with him anyway and shit. I'm like, might as well get some content out of it. So I was like, let's figure out the mutual connections on air, like in real time.
Facts.
And we had like 4, 5, 6 people that we all like that we were both cool with, which is crazy.
Yeah, I try to get to it when I can.
Thank
you know, something that's what everybody.
Carla be plugged in.
I have
she
to.
Be
I can't
yeah.
be talking. I can't be popping the shit that I pop and then be like, well,
Right.
where's the evidence? And that's another thing. I'm gonna let people know right now. If you only listen to people, music that's in your inner circle, your friends, your label, whatever, do not, and I repeat, do not debate with me about Western mass music. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
Oh shit.
Because they really be trying it.
I
They
feel
really be trying it.
Go
I'm one of the biggest advocates for artists out here, and I could genuinely say that I sit there and I listen to everybody's shit, whether I'm a fan or not, because being a fan and supporting are two different things. But
Facts.
yeah, don't try to sit
That
there
part.
and try to debate with me or try to. If you reach out to the different areas, you listen to people from other areas and whatever, then we can talk. But if you only listening to certain people and stuff like that, please don't try to debate me. I know what I'm talking about.
What if it's not on purpose? So I feel like that's true for a lot of people, but it's only because that's all they know.
Sometimes, I mean, I guess,
That
but
is a big-
You know what I'm
sometimes,
saying?
Yeah, that is a big point.
It's like
Yeah.
almost not their fault. I kind of feel bad. Like they just don't even know.
Yeah.
nah.
like,
But then you
But I
have,
get what you're trying to say, and you're
but
right.
then,
Like,
but then you have the people that are like, oh, we the best, that. You think you're the best because that's all you listen to.
That's
You
true.
don't listen to other people. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't think that you're the best.
yeah, it's competitive sports, hip hop.
Yeah, we love that. But you have to just be open to other things, because when you're open to other things, that kind of lights a little fire under your ass, and it makes you want to produce the best product that you possibly can.
But back to
You know?
Finestro's
That's a valid point.
like I feel like that's something that doesn't really get looked at upon, and why like a lot of people be like, oh, I don't get the support I want, or niggas is hating on me, blah blah blah.
Sometimes it's not
I feel
hate.
Nah,
Sometimes it's
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
it's
I
not
feel
good.
like nah. Aside from all of that, I feel like this exists and people don't talk about it. It's that maybe we just don't know. You know, like
Right.
sometimes you won't be aware, and sometimes the awareness for local music is desolate. Like you're not gonna find it. Like unless you're around someone that actually is in that type of scene, or someone who has a friend who does the local music thing, you're not really gonna know anything
sure.
about the local shit unless you have that person around.
For
You know,
sure.
and then even at that point, you may only know that person. You know, and then at that point, you're only learning other people from that person. When they be like, oh yeah, I did a feature with this dude. He lived right down the street from me. Or I did a feature with this dude. He lived on the next town over, but he local. Like shit like that. It's like a lot of the time it's that people aren't hating. It's just that we don't know. But at the end of the day, that's still your fault, because it's your job to spread awareness. But at the same time too, that's why we're here. you know, so that we can help spread that awareness for
you guys are important for that.
Nah,
exactly.
And you're doing real good too. Good job.
When we say we, you're included in that too, Finestro, because you have your own platform that you're able to introduce different people to a new audience. You know, like that's dope. There's people that I've never heard of.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
But
See,
I know about them now because of you.
Right.
And vice versa. You know?
Right. Like if you tune in because you fuck with Coney or whoever and you watch that episode, then the next episode you're like, all right, I seen the Coney one. What's he got this week? Oh, I haven't heard of this one, but I like that last one. I'll give this one a try. Next thing you know, now you're a fan of a whole new artist.
Like,
and that's what it's all about. Like, that's what Respectfully Said is about. That's what Finestro's bringing to the table. That's what anybody that has a platform for local music is for. So that way we can spread the awareness. We're trying to, you know, help you do what you're trying to get to. Help us help you, basically.
Facts.
For
We're all in this together.
Right.
You know, Finestro, you're not necessarily an artist like that,
At all.
know, and usually when people get into this realm, one of their first things on their resume is an artist. Like for me, for example.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
I'm
learning shit on camera.
On my resume.
You don't know about K Finesse?
On my resume.
K Finesse?
With everything that I'm doing.
You don't know about K Finesse?
The very bottom of
freestyle right now. Freestyle right now.
You don't need to do that on camera. I believe you.
The very first thing was rapper.
Wow. I think it's important to have at least been in the studio and tried to, when I say dabble, I mean help in some capacity. You don't need to be on the mic. You don't need to be on the track. But I've definitely had a hand in creative things first. So like I was a musician first.
That's what I wanted to ask. Out. What was your stepping stone? What kind of got your feet wet? Your first moment as of a creative?
There's been a few throughout my time, and none of them have been like big. Like this shit still might not work, but I'm gonna answer the question regardless because there's been a few. The first one when I was a kid, you know, playing instruments like guitar and bass, mostly bass, and then I like got sick of that. I just wasn't listening to music. I was just stopped listening to bands entirely, so I just kind of stopped. And then I tried to be a producer for a bit. I tried to make beats. That did not work. I knew I was not good
making beats are hard.
I was still a teenager, too. I was in high school. I was like 16, 17, one of the older versions of FL.
You be thinking that shit is fire. That shit really be trash.
It wasn't fire.
Hey, yo, before we get a little deeper into that, since we talking about beats, we got to give flowers to the man.
Yes, we do. Before we forget.
Oh, yeah,
on the motherfucking beat.
Drop a fucking bomb. Drop a round of applause. We got to give our guy everything.
Right. If you check the man's Facebook, you'll see that he just shared his plaque. I think it's for the Kevin Gates.
Plaques. No.
Plaques.
One for Kevin Gates.
I'm sorry, he got the one with Kevin. Let him
he
know.
got
You
two?
know better than me.
Yeah.
You know better than me. I already
thought
knew.
I saw a little TJ on there.
Nah, he got two.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Nah, I know he had two. I just didn't know which ones came in the mail. You know better than me. Let him know.
Both of them, bro.
Put them up. Put on for him, man. Come on. Let him know.
He got one for Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates, shot that bomb.
I forgot what number that one hit. And then the one for little TJ, that one hit number 5.
Number 5. I think the Kevin Gates one hit 18.
Yeah.
I think. But fuck it. It's still higher numbers than me.
Nah, for sure.
I ain't never been on the billboard, my nigga. Drop another bomb for that.
Drop
Come on
a
now.
fucking bomb.
You got Springfield. You got history being made right in front of you in your own city. Once again, give your flowers to Avery when you see him.
Avery on the beat for those that are like who?
He got
Avery
some hard
on the
beats.
beat. And he got some hard
He got some hard beats.
Facts. Hit the man up. Get some shit popping with him.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
Because, once we start drinking and talking, we're going to forget that. And that's something that, we had to highlight. We had to show love to. It's probably going to come out weeks later, but so the fuck what? It still needs to be documented.
Right. That shit has to be spread. Like, y'all got to know. Man's got plaques.
Yeah, for sure. Plaques in Springfield, Massachusetts.
All that shit y'all be talking. You ain't got a plaque.
That's true. That's true.
So, the musician as a kid.
Yeah. I was playing instruments.
And then what that transition to?
And then I started making beats that were trash. But that led me into this program, like after high school up in Maine. It was like an audio engineering thing. I also failed at that too. I did a lot of failing. I failed at that. And then I went into like management type shit for a while. And that was my thing. I was trying to I thought I was gonna be CEO of a record label. You know what I mean? And I thought I was gonna have an artist management company.
You still could.
I'm
Why
not
is
about
that-
to say why
why
you
is
keep
that
saying
past tense?
I thought. Why
That could be a part of it, but it's bigger now. It's more than just that.
Oh, I see.
I learned.
It evolved.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And now I'm on some media shit.
Global shit.
So yeah, so there's been different aspects of it throughout my life. It's always been on the underground level. Like I'm not popping or anything, but just to answer your question, it went musician, producer, slightly audio engineer, not really for like a year, and then music management, and then podcast media type shit.
You know, you talk about, you know, the M word a lot, management and shit like that. So
The M word.
the M word.
Yeah.
You know, you might be around some up and coming managers and shit. Like, what's some advice that you can give somebody who's like, yo, Finestro, I know you were this.
Carla looking for tips low key. No.
Now my first thought was I was just gonna be like, don't do it.
I can always get better. You know what I mean? So if I can learn, I can learn from somebody.
I would
like
just
Finestro,
say,
you know?
Like, and I want to preface this again by saying I'm not the expert. Like, I'm really not.
And
But
yeah, put an emphasis on that because that's what people think. That
yeah, I'm
when
only
you-
answering the
yeah.
question that I was asked. But I would just
Drop
say,
a bomb for honesty.
yeah, I would just say, the management position is really tough because there's no blueprint, and managers all do different shit. And you'll learn that as soon as you start. There's no like, this is what you're supposed to do. You got to adapt to each client. One artist might need you for distribution. One artist might need you for like communication shit with other entities. One artist might need you to help book shows. Like one artist just might need you to help them get in the studio and need feedback on site. It could be, so you got to adapt. So you really just got to make sure you and your whoever your client is and is on the same page, like communication wise, and just be honest about what you're able to do and what they need from you.
Honesty.
That's the
honesty is
biggest
huge.
thing.
Quick question.
You don't. Wait, hold on, bro. You don't want to make promises that you can't.
And meet
Fucking
consistently,
make,
like
you know,
weekly or some
like-
shit. Yeah,
Go ahead, Darius.
Yeah, Carla ain't never lied to me yet. But
that's dope.
what's his name? You probably didn't answer this, but you know I've been smoking and drinking.
Okay.
How long have you been doing this again as a manager?
I probably started managing with Seaside originally back in like, I don't know officially or unofficially, but probably 2016-ish. I definitely started managing King Sean. That was my first legit artist I found on my own. And that was 2016, 2017, definitely 2017. And then I stopped managing like probably last year or like end of 2019. But nah, I was doing a lot of management shit up to like August or September 2020, to be honest. That was like when I really just stopped entirely and I went full force ill entertainment type shit.
Word. Cause I was gonna say like, if I like wasn't here, like just taking myself outside this equation, and I'm like on YouTube watching this shit, you already sound like you sound like somebody who is like somewhere.
That's
already.
crazy.
Like the way you be
That's
talking,
fire.
like
Good
that,
looks.
like the way you be talking. I'd be like, yo, who the fuck is this guy?
Man, I'm trying to bring my all to the table right now.
So I
On
mean,
the
it
pod.
sound like
You know what? It's supposed to be like that because
no bullshit.
when we talk about these artists and we see like, yo, it's the talent there, but you guys don't have that superstar quality. Same thing with podcasting.
Did he like even
You know?
like, even right now, like the boy sound media trained.
You
Like
know?
I hear everything he's saying and the responses. Like me and
Yeah, it's
Carla,
funny.
give like some nigga ass responses. Like this, this is like he giving the
Nah,
responses.
you're not gonna catch me slipping because I
Right.
have a pod now.
Right, like you. This is the response.
He
like
has
you
a
get on,
brand
like,
to protect.
And now I have
you
to
know?
put it out weekly, so I've been doing a lot of them.
These are the responses you get on like No Jumper or
Right.
shit like that. Like you hear how
That's crazy.
the key words he's using and shit. I don't have that down yet. I got we gonna talk after this. Trust. I need to learn that shit.
Yeah, we going to
We're all
Yeah,
just
'cause
trying
I
to
ain't
figure
got
it
that
out,
down
man.
yet.
I think
I
you
just
got it, my guy. I think you're straight.
Nah, you good, yeah.
So
Nah, he got the professional talk. I need to do that. Like when I go to them white shows and shit, and they interview me, I gotta be like, yeah. So you know everything's fine.
the album's already done.
Album's already done. You know the visuals come out
The
tomorrow.
album's already done. That's dope. It's just because you bring up management shit, so people hear like keywords when they think management. So I guess I kind of did hit up all the key words. You know what I mean?
Nah, no bullshit.
Not even to be corny. You could have hit the you corny one on when I was talking with all those words.
Nah, it wasn't corny though. It wasn't
Okay,
corny.
was it?
though.
All right, wait. Yeah, nah, I did keep it real. I did keep it real.
That's corny.
You know,
Right.
you know, on this podcast, you know, we like to talk about the good, and you know, we gotta talk about the bad.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
Finestro, what is one thing about management that you didn't really like?
I don't even remember. It was another chapter in my life. Nah, I'm just playing. Well, fortunately.
Yo, hit that you corny button. No, I'm
Yeah.
Hold on. It was coming.
He's being the judge of it. He's like, I'm not gonna do it. Listen, fortunately, I got to work with cool people. The worst part would probably be on my end. You know what I mean? It's just not being on the same page. Like, they might expect certain things from you and start building up some type of frustration or resentment. Meanwhile, I think I'm doing great, and I thought, you know what I mean? Or vice versa.
Nah, I get it because I hate Carla low key. No, I'm playing. I'm joking.
Yo, it can be days. I might not even hear from him. So he
Days
might
isn't
not.
nothing. You're
Nah.
good.
You know how I get down. I ain't got nothing to do
You're
with
good.
you. You good. You know I love you, Carla. We good. You
It's
best
just,
manager ever.
Nah,
Give her flowers. Drop a bomb for Carla.
No, you are doing good. You are
No
a good
bomb?
man.
No bomb? What the
Nah.
fuck? Yo.
Heck,
But
So where my Carla bomb at?
Man.
Shit.
before I forget, I'll try to answer your question. The worst parts of management, and thankfully I didn't really need to deal with it too much, but when the money comes in, you got to deal with the money. That's a tough part. Also, like I said last time we tried doing this, delivering any type of bad news is never easy.
Yeah.
Um,
Trying to
That's it.
solve conflicts with people that your artist doesn't necessarily like. It's hard.
oh, some beefs?
Not
Yeah.
even beefs. I wouldn't even talk about beef. So let me clear that up before
Go through
things.
the personal
Yeah,
experiences.
things start like, oh, what's going on? No, there is nothing like that. Has there been little things that I had to nip and I had to step in? Like, yeah, like minor things. Those, that's
nothing
the things
too
that
big, but yeah, there's been little things where it's
not
like,
my favorite part of management.
You ain't never had to do that for me, so we lit.
I'm trying to think.
Just
You're,
throwing it
you're
out there.
well behaved.
Just yeah, I'm the well behaved client.
I would just say some people just like to prefer not to work with other people, but I haven't had to deal with real beefs. But I've had to do with like, all right, we can do whatever you want, but I just don't want to move around. Blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And it's just like, all right, I'll make sure that whatever we got to do, we'll move around. You know what I mean? So thankfully, but it's never been like real beef type shit. But yeah, no, I guess that could happen. At the end of the day, all you can do is just tell the artist your best version of what you think they could do, and then they could take the advice or not.
You ever had to tell one of your artists that verse wasn't it?
I never said a verse wasn't it, but I do bring up things about certain words. I'm like, listen, from a management perspective, like don't make this sound like this. Like, if something doesn't match, you got to point it out. Like, listen, as a casual listener who just walked in the room, that just clearly didn't even rhyme at all. You didn't even try. There's mad words that rhyme with it that could have even made sense, though.
Yeah,
like,
Carla's never dealt with that over here.
just things that's natural. I'm just like, oh, hold up, like this is off.
I'm gonna keep it $1. Like, if I'm there, I'm usually there at most of his recorded sessions, and if he does something
Wow,
that
really? That's just
yeah,
good.
that's management. You know,
that's
I get my client to his recording sessions.
Gooch too.
Bring him back.
She be at Gooch.
I try to
Karina's,
sometime,
all that shit.
you know, Gook, excuse me, Muda.
Oh,
'cause
Muda,
he's
yeah, I'm
gonna,
sorry,
he's
sorry,
gonna
yeah.
kill me, so we're gonna.
His new name is
gonna
Muda,
edit that
everybody.
Muda.
Gook. It's
Honestly,
Muda,
I've never-
formerly
But,
known as Gook.
Muda, Gook is something that is something with endearment. So that's back. The hometown is always gonna remember you as that. But we gotta respect you. So Muda, he usually just be recording and I hit him up and he's like, oh, I'm at the studio or I'm trying to book sessions.
So
or
you've
I'm
had
trying
to
do
tell him
this.
that before?
No.
I've never had to say a verse is trash, but I have had to say, listen, I don't know if this is the right mix
No,
to
no,
put
oh,
out
wait,
to the public.
wait,
you know what I
I-
mean? Like shit like that. But I've never said like, nah, this verse is trash.
Yeah,
If anything, I let them know what I like about it. Like, listen,
Yeah.
Me and
that was a dope bar.
Me,
like,
me and Carla went through that a few times before my shit was finished. Like it was on some shit where I'm over here like, damn, like I hate this version of the song. I need a different.
you got to get it remixed.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to go. You have to go back there. You got to get a mix
Shit,
because
we even dealing with that right now.
the
I'm on
car
this shit.
test wasn't a good test,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we got to go back and we got to mix
that's
the song
important.
again.
Yeah.
And I got confused, Finestro, with what you're saying with in terms of Gook, like or Muda.
Yeah.
You know it's a
Muda,
bad
get that
habit,
shit
bro.
right.
You know, you already
Yeah.
know. You already know.
Oh, yeah,
But
so you never had to
Muda,
tell him
I never
that.
have to tell him, like,
Okay.
oh, you need to book a session or nothing like that. Like you
You
were
ain't
saying
never got to
before.
tell none of us that.
Yeah, never. Because Karina records herself, engineers herself, mixes herself, and makes some of her beats herself. So she's already in her own entity. I don't have to tell her about anything. Album is coming soon. Alright?
Last.
At Last.
Talk
There's a
about
reason why her fucking album is called At Last. And I promise you,
That's a dope title.
it's gonna be so worth it. We got fucking guests. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this, but
Nah,
whatever.
don't do it. No,
I can't even tell y'all the
Don't do it, don't do
features.
it, don't do it.
Alright.
Off-camera convo.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys the features, but yeah, to answer, when you were talking about how each client needs something different. When you were talking about that,
You
I was
gotta
like, for
adapt to
sure.
your person.
I
yeah.
got one person who does her own thing, and she kind of just needs me to promote her because she's not socially engaging at times in terms of pushing her music, and I know she knows that, so I don't think this is
That's
like
fair. That's fair.
no, that's what she needs me for. That's what she hit me up because she knows that. So I'm here to pop her shit. The most
Yeah.
anticipated album of 2021. Fuck out of here. Drop a fucking bomb.
Most anticipated. Most anticipated.
And you know what the anticipation is between me and her, building that anticipation.
Damn,
son, know?
where'd you find this?
Yo, that sounded crazy.
Sounded mad
Accurate
real.
as fuck. Accurate as fuck.
That was accurate.
I've been practicing.
Accurate. You know my accent is a little.
No, I was
you know.
saying DJ Khaled says accurate. So now I've been saying that lately too. I'm a big DJ Khaled
Yeah.
fan. If you couldn't tell.
And then with Muda, he's more. I'm more engaged with him in terms of his creativity and what he does. That's all him. I don't got nothing to do with that. The only thing we do is business decisions. Like, this is what I'm putting out. This is how I need you to promote it. This is how I need you to do things. That's the part of management that I really enjoy. Like when
The
people
strategy?
they give
that's
me
cool.
assignments. Like, yo, I need you to do this like this. I have a show in New York this day. I need to get there. That's my job.
That's the fun part.
That's the fun part. It's my job to. It doesn't matter how we get in there, but I need to make sure that he's getting there, and I need to make sure that he's
Problem
getting back
solver type.
problem solver type shit.
I was on the voice memos. I was a big like consultant type. I was like, just let me know what's on your mind, because sometimes they just need someone else out there to like bounce shit off of. Someone to tell them like, hold up, you're bugging, or hold up, yes, but do it like this. You know what I mean?
So I got a question for both of y'all, since y'all both managers and shit, and I'm an artist. All right.
I'm
here's
not
my-
a manager anymore, but go
Well,
off.
all right.
Or more manager.
When it comes to like artists' personal issues, like whether it be their life or or they got beef or whatever and stuff like that, and like multiple, like it happens with multiple artists like at once. It's like sometimes it may come. Like, how do you handle it with all the stuff you handle at like? Because you guys got your own lives, like Carla, I know you, and Finestro, like I don't know your personal life, but I'm pretty sure you have your own life. Like, how do you guys balance like the mental stress that these artists give you, and then have to deal with your own mental stress? Like, there's no
Can I
break.
go first
You
for
go
this, bro?
first, please.
I be thinking about the bigger picture. I be thinking about my niggas accepting Grammys and everything being a part of the process. And it's just like, is the frustration sometimes there? Yeah, because in terms of like beef and shit, like, thank God I don't really have to deal with that. But in terms of, sometimes the finances aren't right. Like, we gotta, we want to do this, and we figure out how we're gonna come up with the money type shit.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, damn, I wish I can do more, but I try to do my best. And so far, I think I've been able to deliver with whatever any three of y'all needed. In terms of, I need something.
Because it's you,
I got you. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
as a manager, I know you like personally. Like you have a whole family and things to like take care of. So it's like, when you picking up clients as a manager, you're like taking other lives.
So do you feel like as an artist you don't want to put too much on her because of that type shit? Because that's an interesting convo I just thought of.
I never really thought about that, to be honest, due to the fact that Carla know everything about me, so it's like even if I never really tried to put everything on her, it's probably already on her.
Right,
She didn't even know. But
That's
I guess
interesting.
I guess in a sense though, like thinking about it subconsciously, I probably do that.
Right.
Like I probably keep.
It probably is.
I probably
We
keep.
the thing is
I probably
that
keep a lot away, so that way she ain't got to deal with it. 'Cause
Yeah.
like,
Well,
for
what
the-
did you mean by personal problems to begin with? Because I never. Here's the thing. My answer to that is, to be fair to everyone listening to this, because there was only so many, they're gonna know who's who. Like,
yeah.
I always was at it part time and they knew that because I had my own crib, my own car. Like everyone does. I know you do too.
In a sense, I think I am
Right.
part time.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
a full time.
yeah,
This is
it's-
definitely
I was
part-time
part-time
for
manager.
sure.
We all got the own crib, own car thing.
I
going
think
on.
the voice memo thing for me was perfect. I just found my niche because for me it came to a point where all I could do was press this red button and just speak my mind, and then you could either hear me out and it helps or not. But I tried. I did something. It's better than nothing. And then that's how I actually got cool with some people when I started offering that, because some people just hit me up, not even artists,
Yeah.
and we would could just go back and forth
You
on
be
some
catching
shit.
me.
More like consultant, like
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. It's tough because I don't,
Did they
we-
bring personal problems to you in the first place? Because I never really
No.
dealt with that too
Yeah, I
much.
don't-
Not
Sometimes
not really. Sometimes,
yeah,
but I
like,
think
I
it's
never-
more me and Darius, because me and Darius,
Yeah.
we got close first as friends before we were
But the thing
management
you gotta be-
artists.
you
I
gotta
used to
be
buy
friends.
weed off of Darius. You know what I mean? That's how we
Oh,
got
shit,
close.
she just said that on camera.
It's
Okay.
I don't know.
Buy weed
I
on me.
used to
That's
buy.
fine.
I used to buy quarters off this. You know what I mean? Sit there, buy a
Wow.
quarter, chill, always have him rap. Like there's the Facebook live evidence. Like it's no cap. Like
It's important to
that's
be
how-
friends with your artists.
Yeah,
too.
for sure.
So
That's
I guess
how-
those personal
Same thing with
problems do
Karina.
pop up then, yeah.
Karina and I used to work on music before.
Yep.
She's the one who introduced me to the whole little melodic pocket. So give her flowers. She was the first one doing that melodic pocket shit, and she taught y'all niggas how to do that. Let's keep it a dollar. Let's keep it a dollar.
Conversations off camera.
But keep it a dollar. She's the
Off-camera
She's the one
convos.
who introduced that. She introduced it to me.
Real
We were friends. We were friends first, and then she saw how I was moving, and she was like, "Yo, might as well just be blah 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 blah. You know my music. You know about heart, and I
Right.
do. That's another thing too. Don't be calling yourself a manager if you don't know your people's music by heart.
That's facts.
Lyric by lyric, word by word, ad libs, everything.
Yo, Carla
Everything
know
by heart.
all
You're
my
good.
By heart.
Carla know all my songs when I give them to her. Like that, when I actually give her my songs, I be forgetting that she ain't got all of them sometimes. She be knowing my shit. Like that.
Why you think I just had to send you that link before this episode? I'm like, oh, I'm bugging. I can't forget about
You
my OG
you
artist,
gotta
you know what I'm saying?
remember. You gotta be really be in tune.
10 years in type
know?
shit.
She
Yeah.
really be plugged in.
And
Like
then with Muda is just
she know all the Muda songs.
I for sure I
Yeah,
do.
you were playing some
All of them.
fire shit.
Yeah,
Last time I
for
was here,
sure.
you
Shout out my young boy. I
She can
I
quote
do.
him word for
Because
word.
some
see with
unreleased
him,
shit. I was like, damn.
I was a fan first.
Fan first.
That's how it was with me and Oz. I was a fan of him first.
fan first,
Deadass.
and the way I started the little list that I do now, what's dropping in June, July, whatever. It first started off as the best of New England. So I used to do a list, me trying to get my my feet wet. I wasn't doing music.
Oh yeah, that's when you was trying to do the blogger
Mike
thing.
and Mac was like, "Yo, come and be on Inappropriality." I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck, me?" So I'm trying to build a little name because I knew,
Damn, I'm learning things about you tonight.
it
That's
doesn't
rough.
matter if I was rapping. Now I'm entering a whole new arena, whole new audience. They don't give a fuck about what I was doing then. They want to know what the fuck I'm about. What am I doing now?
Facts.
Little Cardi B came out. Little Jocelyn came out. If y'all don't know Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess.
That's that Hispanic Bronx shit.
You
That's
already
what that
know.
is.
Yeah,
Hey,
go
hey,
on.
drop a bomb for the Hispanic
shit.
women in the Bronx. That's how y'all all talk.
But
All of
yeah,
y'all.
man, it was just like that.
That's dope. Good topics about management. You're a good manager from what I've
I
heard.
tried to be.
Nah, she is.
You're killing it. I
really-
wasn't that, but that's the thing. I tried it. Like I wasn't that good of a manager. All my clients could say, like I tried.
Drop a bomb for
Yeah,
honesty.
I just wasn't that good of a manager. Yeah.
If Finestro ever says he want to manage you, say no.
Nah.
He ain't good.
You might say it.
You hear it here. Hold on, what time is it?
No, sure.
At June
8 o'clock
12th,
p.m.
June 12th, 8 p.m. 2021.
Right.
Finestro said he is not a good manager.
Nah, I wasn't that great. I had good moments For sure. I had good moments.
Or you
but
had your
I
gems.
might be a really good like consultant now.
Word.
But I would just label it different. I would be a bad manager, but something a little less hands-on.
Don't
like,
it always be that way? They become a good consultant after you
Yeah.
fail miserably.
Right. Yeah,
It's
I had to try it out on a few
I can
people.
tell you everything wrong.
Sure. Yo,
Problem
man.
is,
Not
these were all
right.
my friends. Like I was already linking with these people. Like I was already gonna do all this shit regardless, without without putting a title to it.
Yeah.
Like I was already linking with these artists and doing whatever, trying to put shows. Like, you know what I mean? So we were already gonna be cool helping them out with their career. So it just made sense for me to try to come up with something that would benefit me from it.
And
but-
that was in a sense, I never even
or at
thought,
least make a name for myself in some way.
never in a million years did I think I was gonna even be like a manager type shit. Like Darius is my first client.
You're full blown
Facts.
manager now. You got mad
Yeah.
clients, so good luck. I
So,
kind of feel bad.
You know, talk about Nah, I don't got.
Right.
I don't got too many because I'm choosy with who I'm with.
Oh,
so
you're
there's
smart.
there's
Honestly,
people. I
you're
only have
smart.
4 people, and I,
I
think
be-
that's a pretty
I be
decent
throwing.
amount.
I
You
be
got
throwing.
4? Oh, that's
Only
good.
4.
Yeah,
So
good
Karina,
Me.
Muda, Darius, and shout out my boy
Swang.
Swang.
Last episode.
Swang
I
on
Oh,
said.
beats.
swing too. Oh, that's dope.
I
Swang
got a
on
producer.
beats.
Yeah.
You got a good
Yeah,
roster.
so I got a pretty dope roster, and
See, my people didn't know each other. That's
my
the thing.
people
They're all
really
in
my
different
people
cities. Like,
really didn't know each other
so it's
either.
tough because they didn't really all like.
I knew Swang.
Yeah, like here and there, but like you never was really in a room with Karina, and then with
Nah,
Muda,
never.
he's
I ain't really
about
know.
10 years we're 10 years his
I ain't
senior,
really
so
know Karina.
Is that
Like
young for
I
real?
knew
he's
of
22.
her. Yeah.
We're in
Like,
our
I ain't
30s,
really-
so
I ain't
he's
really
really
know
our young
Karina.
boy.
You're older than me. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm 30.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I ain't really know Karina. I knew of her music. Like we were both fans of each other since like 2014, 2013 type shit. But I never like physically met her. Like we were just like, oh fuck, I fuck with your music type shit.
Yeah.
And then Muda, I learned from him out of you, and then that's my guy.
Yeah, and
was
just to wrap it up on that point, yeah, I was a fan first, doing the list. His girl, shout out to the team, always going hard for him. Was like, yo, you should. I know it's kind of hard to kind of just move on because it's good convos, man. Yo, Finestro, you're gonna have to invite me and Darius on your platform so we can
course.
so we
Nah,
can
nah.
really talk, man. Because I know
Off
we
the
gotta
dribble.
get to
Come
the
on,
music
man.
reviews, man. But they
Let's
gotta
get
wait.
to
They
the
gotta wait. Drop a fucking bomb.
Anytime. Y'all are always welcome.
Drop a fucking bomb. See, they gotta wait for a
Drop a
little bit.
bomb.
'Cause the vibes is good. You know what I mean?
We'll make that happen anytime.
But yeah, fan first, Shorty was going hard for him, and at first, the first shit that got sent to me, I was like, nah. And I told Muda, I was like, nah. I didn't understand it at first, but then when I tapped into his catalog, I was like, holy shit.
Nah, I understood it off rip.
This kid is crazy.
Like as soon as you was like,
Too
yo, this is-
versatile. Like
as soon as you sent me the link to SoundCloud when you was like, yo, this is a new kid, I understood it off rip.
I was like, yo, this is new kid, and I really think that he can be one of the forefronts of putting Western Mass on the map.
What
I absolutely
sold me-
believe that. Yes. I
What
do.
sold me was Butcher. Like I like I forgot what it was. I think T Swan, he showed me some shit, and I forgot what the song was, but he was like, yo, I like this, and it reminded me of this girl. I think her name is Big Clit. It reminded me.
Yes,
of her.
yo, he fucks with her
What was
heavy.
her name?
Her
Yeah,
name
Big
is-
Clit.
Yeah, her name is Big Clit.
He
in
knows
New
who
York.
she is.
Yeah.
Yep. He
Yeah,
knows who she is.
It was a song.
We're trying to lock in with her.
Yeah,
We're trying to
and
lock in with her.
that's what made me like, cause he reminded me of Big Clit, like the male version, the first song I heard from him, and I was like, oh shit, this is like, there's a lane for this that people ain't really like seeing, like that's how I knew this kid was gonna be big, and then soon as I heard Butcher, I was like, oh, it's a rap. This kid got it. Like, if you're watching right now, cause I know we be doing a live chat. When you watching this shit on the live chat and shit, go on SoundCloud right now. Look up Muda.
Because right now
yeah,
we're working on getting his
yeah,
shit back on streaming
Look up
platforms.
Muda on SoundCloud and look up Butcher. That is my favorite song from this nigga. Like,
Listen, I kind of
that-
wish I was out in Western Mass
crazy.
earlier, because by the time I came out here, like
The scene was already
2015, 2016, yeah, like my first people I heard was SK and Philtown, and then I caught wind of
Pioneers.
shout out SK.
Yeah.
Drop a bomb
See,
for SK.
Big Drip. When I caught wind of Austin Fair, and then that was it. And then
Drop
I
a
found
bomb
out
for
about
Austin Fair.
everything else. But y'all got some good music out here, and then I kind of adapted it. I'm like, it's already been
Where you
5-6
from?
years.
Where you from, Finestro?
That's a tough question to ansser. I get asked that a lot. I lived
Nigga,
in a
where
lot
were
of
you
places.
born?
Weymouth, Massachusetts. I was born. I lived in Plymouth probably a good amount of my childhood.
Eastern
South Coast, Mass. Yeah, the other side of the state.
Mass.
The other side of the state. Yeah.
Right, so you from Mass?
Yeah. Wareham. Yeah, Plymouth. Went to high school in Dartmouth. I went to college in Maine. Lived in Amherst, Enfield. This whole so New England, born and raised. But yeah, South Coast, Mass. I would say.
Where you at now?
Windsor Locks, right near the airport.
Oh, word.
Word.
You ain't gotta give you.
Tap
You
in.
ain't gotta give your addy. I just said where you at now with it. You know.
Oh, I know the fans are probably watching this and probably wondering when are we gonna get to the music reviews. So we're gonna
Never. We're not doing those anymore.
Yeah, we're done.
Right,
We're done with those.
right.
Drop a bomb on
All
them.
right, drop a bomb or something. See, I told you, administrative abilities.
I'm gonna take over the pod now. Here's what we're about to do. All right.
Right.
We're gonna move on to some different reviews. Nah.
Let's start off with Blue Dream Baby, because I know y'all been waiting, so we good, but we had to vibe, we had a chat and
It's a long pod type shit.
I was waiting. I was waiting for him to tell us to go home.
Entertainment
shit.
type shit.
I saw C back there like, yo, 45 minutes. All right, we're gonna
Longer
wrap it
pods are the
up.
best, though.
Just
Come on.
doing my job. Just doing my job.
All right, let's get to it. This beat is fire. Hey.
Yeah. Blue dream, baby, I get high and go to Saturn. Sour D smoker, I be climbing up that ladder. Off that 9-pound hammer, I be shut, they looking slanted. I'm a 5-star roller, if it's gas and it don't matter. Blue dream, baby, I get high and go to Saturn. Sour D smoker, I be climbing up that ladder. Off that 9-pound hammer, I be shut, they looking slanted. I'm a 5-star roller, if it's gas and it don't matter. What I'ma roll up today? When I wake out of bed, mango or lemon or haze, purple or silver, you know I don't hate. Joint on no beach, you know it's overweight. This a lemon meringue, pilot of this paper plane. Tapping out early, y'all never could hang. Yeah, I'm in the clouds today, I don't think I'm coming down. Shorty outside of me, she
Yeah,
always sitting
let's go.
around.
Tell him to cut it. Tell
Rolling
him.
up broccoli, gotta
We
say
get the picture.
See, he didn't want
That's
to cut
my
it because he
shit,
was
though.
fucking with it.
No, I was vibing with
Yes,
it.
exactly.
I was vibing with it. When he came in with that, no. You know what? Actually, someone else go first.
Go ahead, Darius.
I like this shit.
Yep.
You automatically got me sold if it's a weed song. Like, that's just how I am. I'm a big smoker. The vibe off rip is what catches me. It's just one of those. It's just one of those vibey ass weed smoking feel good songs. Like he did his thing. Engineering is pretty good. I can't really find too many issues with it. I mean, I could probably nitpick and be like, oh yeah, he was off key at one point, but okay, shit was good. Like, it's a vibe. I like it.
Oh damn! You see how he's taking this role really serious? He's looking at me.
man.
Like,
He got
he's like, it's your
administrative
go.
abilities.
We look at her, she feels like she got to talk.
Right.
Right.
Aye. So, I like the song. Sonically, it sounds good. I like when I'm hearing melodic type things and it's not being overstressed.
Facts.
It doesn't sound awkward. It doesn't sound out of place. It sounds like, yeah, you in that pocket, you in that lane. It's mad smooth. Shit, I remember when Blue Dream was that shit. Yeah. I don't know about it now.
Yo,
but
if it don't smell like dryer sheets, it's not the real Blue Dream. Dead ass. If you like that shit and you don't smell dryer sheets, you don't
That's
smell.
how you must be used to the shipped pack. That's how they used to ship them. So no one gets them in the mail with the dryer sheets. I'm giving out too much game right now. Let's move on.
Nah,
Anyway,
if it don't,
No,
but
this song
you real
was
shit.
fire.
It ain't the real Blue Dream. You're right though.
yeah, no.
You're
When
right.
they ship it, that's why they got to put dryer sheets in it.
No, that's facts
When
though.
it's in the mail, it don't. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
But
no, you're right. You're right.
Long story short,
Yeah.
the song was fire, like they said. It was good.
Yeah.
I was only saying, like, last time we heard this shit, when he came in with the ad libs, he could have came in earlier with the ad libs.
Okay.
And I was hoping to hear about Blue Dream, like, back in the day. But
With
you
the
kind of hit
dryer
on that.
sheets. With
Right.
the
It's a good
dryer
song, man.
sheets.
Go off. Like, yeah, stoner shit. Are you really a stoner, like you say? So we might be able to smoke after this, too? I don't know. I'm just learning.
Yeah.
Did you really just disrespect me? Like
No,
that?
I'm asking. I'm curious. Is that a yes?
Did he? What?
Yo, I don't know, man. I don't know,
I
man.
fuck with the vibes here. All
What?
right, next song. What it's looking like?
Yo, you just disrespected the fuck out of me.
For real?
Yo,
Yo,
you know how much I smoke, nigga?
nah, that's what I'm asking. I don't know.
Oh my god.
So
Damn.
when Young Thug came
thought I
out with
was about to see
Stoner,
some
how'd you
hands,
feel?
man.
That was your shit?
I wasn't a Young Thug fan at the time. At that time, I wasn't.
Me
It
neither.
took me a little bit to follow.
Can you
the
respect
Thugger
that
wave.
song now, though?
Yeah, I respect it now. Like honestly, if you want to be, if you want to be real,
Tell me now, if that shit came out today,
yeah,
that shit would kind of go up, though. He was
Yeah.
ahead of his time.
You
Like,
think so?
yeah,
Now?
maybe more like 2016, but yeah.
you gotta think about it.
If
There's
it
a
came
lot.
out after when it did, it would.
There's a lot of songs that didn't hit back then. That even though Stoner did hit, but fucking there's a
If
lot of
Rich
songs that
Homie
didn't hit.
Quan came out with Gunna,
Yeah,
come on.
but not. That's what I'm trying to
Come
say.
on.
That's what I'm trying to
Come
say.
on.
If there's
Let's be honest.
there's a lot of people. There's a lot of songs that didn't hit back then that if they came out right now and re-released, they would
Yep.
pop. Like even Rich Homie Quan, this nigga Kodak Black was just saying the other day he need to get his wave back because Rich Homie Quan was really killing shit. That ass, like him and
Wait, what did Kodak say about it?
get your wave back. Like he.
Why did he say that?
Because niggas done stole his style.
He was listening to.
So was he hating or was he like
No.
bigging him up?
He was bigging him up. He was listening to what's his name?
Because low key, he kind of has some like recent shit that's like good. So I
Nah.
can't really hate on Rich Homie Quan.
Nah,
right now.
Rich Homie Quan got
Yeah.
some his new shit right now.
But
That's
we
how
need
right
to
now it's pretty
start
good.
respecting him more as fans and just as the culture. We need to welcome him back, like as a whole. I feel like
I don't know what happened. Like I know the whole Rich Gang.
we'll
shit
never
went
know the
down.
details, but one thing I know for sure is when you sever ties or if you burn a bridge with Young Thug, and now it's 2021, you might not have the best of luck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You already know
Yeah.
They're gonna pick
Finestro.
sides. They're
Yeah.
gonna pick sides.
This
So right
industry
now,
is
I would
about-
pick Young Thug's side, but
Who you
Yeah.
know
Right.
and what relationship you have.
yeah, once you burn
So-
that bridge with Young Thug, whatever
Listen,
happened. We'll never know.
Yo, Rich
But once that
Homie,
bridge is
Rich
burned, it's
Homie,
like,
Rich
alright,
Homie Quan was just as nice as Thugger, if not better.
Like he can
Like
still
that
drop
ass.
music, but all the connects in the industry, like they're gonna just side with. They're too scared to cross Thug. Imagine what that would look like.
Like yo, if you
Imagine,
'cause
like-
Nah, you're right.
Listen, I
He's
used to listen.
blackballed
I used
from
to
the industry,
I
like-
used to listen to Rich Homie Quan, and if you want to like be real, him and Young
What
Thug
an
sound
era.
the same. They both sound the same.
At the time they did.
Yeah, they did. And it's like even there was a newer song I probably heard like 2-3 months ago. I think got like 1 million views with Rich Homie Quan and shit now. Like and it was it was like a first song I heard from him in a minute. And I was like, damn, he's spazzing on this shit. But
He's still good, right?
he's still fire. He's still
But it
fire.
doesn't get that same like love,
Reception.
right?
It's because of what you just said.
Yeah.
But he's still
Now
fire.
we still don't know what happened, but I have
we
a
never-
feeling that if it has anything to do with anything, it's man. There's certain people you can't cross, and you can't predict who's gonna be what in 5-10 years. But I guess you really shouldn't have. Whatever happened with Young Thug, like I'm sure he regrets it now.
From what
'cause,
what I heard, he just wasn't fucking with the whole Rich Gang deal and shit. And Thugger was like, I'm fucking with it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's from what I heard.
it could be as simple as that.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. I'm sorry
I
to
know
sidetrack
this
us. I'm
was
sorry.
crazy,
I'm sorry.
so I
I'm
know we
sorry.
kind of
Next
sidetracked
song.
on your review. But
Next song.
oh, he said next song, bad. Hold on. 2-5. I saw you was shooting a visual for the song, so I can't wait to see it. And yeah, it's a great song. It's a vibey song. Can't really point out. Can't really nitpick anything to say about it. Keep continuing your rollout. I see you working, my guy. Blue Dream, baby. Hit that high and lows. Hit the visuals.
Hit the visuals.
Cinco the hef. Shot by White Apes. The GOAT.
I love the hook to this shit.
The hook is hard.
Facts.
I gotta go, I gotta give me some more. Remember my highs and my lows. I gotta go, remember I tried by the stove. Remember I gotta get more. I gotta go, all of these hundreds I know. I cannot let it go. I gotta go get me more. I gotta go get me more. I gotta go, I gotta give me some more. Remember my highs and my lows. I gotta go, remember I tried by the stove. Remember I gotta get more. I gotta go, all of these hundreds I know. I cannot let it go. I gotta go get me more. I gotta go get me more. I gotta stick to the grind, yeah. All of this time, yeah. Shine like a diamond, yeah. Fuck is you talking about? We put them right in the coffin, right? We chalk them out. Follow them blues. All of them hundreds, we making them snooze. Always on winning, my nigga. I was like never like born to lose. Fuck is you talking about? Know that we on it, dog. Moving them tools, dog. Learning the rules, dog. Fuck is you talking? You know how we move, dog. Stay with 100 and stack.
Hey.
I didn't even need to say cut it. He took it upon himself.
That Finestro started off.
It was cool. Yeah, it was cool. Like you said, the hook's good. The visuals were really good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Whoever the little kid you got in there, that's fire. Like,
yeah, he was.
you know, they killed it. My one thing, if I want to get nitpicky, I would never, when I'm counting money up, if there's smoke involved, you know, just keep the food away from that situation. Obviously.
Yo, I'm done.
He's like, get the food away. That's it.
Listen,
That's
you know,
it.
when you're in the trap, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like the smoke can be around the money, but the plate of food, like the ash could get in the food. But that's some trap house shit. But
Yeah.
listen, that little kid killed it. Cool visuals, good hook. That's it.
Yeah, man. I feel the same way, except I'm a little nitpicky ass nigga, so I'm a nitpick.
The visuals is dope. This
visuals
was a
is
video.
fire.
This was a visual submission. So let's talk about the
Yeah.
visuals. Was
Visuals
fire.
is dope.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
The visuals is clean.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. The song is
song.
good. The song is good.
Except
hold on, let me get to it. Let me say what I like. Shit, like fuck, I like it more than I don't like it. Shit.
okay.
Fuck it. The song is good. I like the hook. The hook is very catchy. I love the vibe. You off key, bro. Like it's not the engineering. It's the key of the auto tune. I know how auto tune work. You off key. Like I can hear it. On top of that too, if you hear this song for a long time, it kind of drags out because it's the same flow. They ain't like really know. It's just na 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 na. Like, but it's like even with the song, like the hook only does that na 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 because I like that. But as the song, it's more just over and over, and it's like that kind of bores me. It's like you was lazy with that. Like it's not a bad song at all. It's good. The hook is hard. It's just that flow kind of just makes the song feel dragged out. I just kind of wish with the verses you did a little bit more. But overall, you did a good job.
That's respectfully said.
Nah, that's how I
One
feel
thing
about
about
For
the visuals,
sure.
real quick, his reaction to his man's hitting the lick on him was pretty good. It was like he wasn't
The
even
visual was
scared.
fire.
He
Yeah.
wasn't scared. He wasn't like, oh shit. But once he's seen who it is, he's like, damn, like all right, it's you, like. And he threw the money at him.
yo,
He threw. He's like, you could have the racks.
you ever
like,
see that? You ever see that
Like
Soulja
that
Boy?
was cold.
You ever see that Soulja Boy shit when he was explaining how them niggas ran in his crib and time?
Yeah.
He,
Pow, pow,
yeah, he's
pow.
like, that's how that was.
The
He was
little
like,
kid wasn't even scared. The little kid was like, another day.
Right, he was just like, he was like,
He kept
oh,
going.
just kept it going.
yeah.
Yeah. But keep that food away from the smoke. But he went off on that shit. It's a dope visual for sure.
Yeah. Like I said, overall, it's
sure.
a good song.
Yeah.
That's just the only little problem I got with it. But overall, good song.
Yeah.
But how you feel, Kat?
I can kind of agree with what you said in terms of him being a little bit off key, and just
On certain parts,
On
not every
certain
part.
parts.
Like
And-
you can hear it go.
I was gonna ask you like, all right, but like what part though? But I knew what part, so I didn't ask. Like, I know what you're talking about.
You know
but-
what I'm talking about. I'm trying to blame me, nigga.
Yeah.
You know, stop
yeah,
blaming me.
and that's I think it's a combination of two things. Is the one not finding the right key, and two, I might be wrong, so I don't know what your process is before hitting the studio. I know a lot of times people don't really practice before doing that session.
On that,
Could have been a freestyle. Could have.
on some real shit.
You
on some
gotta
real shit,
keep.
that happened to me before.
Yeah.
Like, it was off key.
And I
on
might- and I
autotune.
might
So it's
be
like-
wrong.
So I don't think it was a thing he didn't practice. I think it was just like one of those like fuck. It's kind of hard because when you use autotune and they tell you to be on a certain key or even if you don't know to be on a certain key and the engineer knows himself like yo this is the key he has to be on. It's like he may not know that, and even if he did know that, for what he was trying to say at that point, he probably slipped off key for a second because it was hard to stay on key to say
Yeah.
that type of shit.
Nah,
Like,
for sure.
So I get that. I just saying it's like
This sounds like the closest version to what it
could have
could have been.
Yeah, that-
Yeah.
It sounds like they did what they could with
that's
what they had.
exactly. That's why.
But
I'm
that's
not,
why I didn't say anything because it was so close to
Yeah.
that. Like relatively, if you look at other songs and shit, he's right there.
Yeah, nah,
He's
it's a-
very close.
It's
like,
it's
yeah.
a review show, so I had to bring it up.
Right,
You know,
it's
but
good.
but like I said, I'm not mad at it. That's why I just had to bring it. You off key, bro. Like I know you heard it. Like we heard it. I know you heard it. You should have fixed it. Like type shit.
All I gotta say is for the people who want to use that melodic pocket,
Mm-hmm.
you have to practice that shit over and over and over and over. Cause it'll be times when Darius gets in that bag and it might not sound right, but he said I practice it. Keep practicing it because he be at the studio. It might not sound right, but then when he keeps warming up, And then he gets it, and then we like, yo, we gotta record it before.
Yeah, she
he
see
don't
me.
got that vibe anymore.
She
but
see
yeah,
me.
practice.
Cause
man.
like she know like
like in your
yeah
bag.
yeah she know I know how to really sing and shit. So it's like when it comes to that, it's like because like I have to warm up into that shit because I'm more in my rap bag.
we're gonna have to play Finestro some unreleased Darius Isaiah so he
So it's
so
like-
he can see what we so he can see what
Yeah,
what
so
we talking about.
She know-
Yeah.
she know
I hear the vibe.
I got
So it's
you,
like,
I got you,
so
bro.
it's like whether I'm using auto tune or not, it's like I have to warm up into the singing. Like I have to, I literally
how
have
you
to
get
like
into it?
hit notes for a minute,
Yeah.
like
And
within
it be
the song
sounding
to
funny
keep
as
going.
fuck, like-
Yeah, it be sounding crazy.
That's
I ain't
everyone.
gonna lie.
You're
I
not
ain't
For
gonna lie.
sure.
I be
You're not
sounding
alone.
crazy.
Let's hit that I don't miss shit by Swiss. I don't miss shit, huh? We determined that.
You know, man, like an artist called me the other day and told me I should come and body this shit, so I'm like, alright, fuck it.
Yeah, yeah, go, yeah, 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 go, yeah, 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 go, yeah, 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 let's go.
I got a brand new swag, kind of a brand new bag. Just got a brand new bitch, my bitch so bad. I got a brand new bitch, my bitch so bad. Got a brand new blick, fur on, take your stash. I got a brand new swag, kind of a brand new bag. Just got a brand new bitch, my bitch so bad. I got a brand new bitch, my bitch so bad. Just got a brand new blick, fur on, take your stash.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gripping the neck when I'm beating the back. She yelling my nail of the way. I take it, that bitch talking nasty. I'm killing the cat.
Yeah, yeah.
Ride with my wardy, my kid and my slack. Fuck with my birdie, we leaving you splat. Keep it inside, ain't talking on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Please do not talk on that shit you don't know. Fucking your bitch from the backseat, a hoe. Busting the server, eighth and I go.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't fuck with my niggas, we ain't with the plan. You fuck with my niggas, you best get the brain. These niggas too fake, now I see what they say.
We good.
Got this Remy in my
Cause I'm gonna start it off.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Ain't this Pierre Bourne? Not the dude, but the beat. That like
I don't know.
Is it a remix?
I don't know.
That's what I was about to ask. Like, there's a
Where did
freestyle.
this beat come from?
Cause like,
Swiss, you gotta let us know that.
Hold on, I heard it's that. Like I don't know the words, but I know I've heard like it's like Playboy Cardi or it's like Playboy.
Yeah,
It do sound like
he
Playboy
got
Cardi.
that.
I think
That
it's,
It is a
tempo,
Playboy
yeah.
Cardi
I think
beat.
it's
Yeah.
I think it's Playboy Cardi for you, and I play that
Oh,
song.
shit.
Yeah,
So you
that's
know
what it
the
is. Yup, it's Playboy Cardi for you, and I was just bumping that shit yesterday.
Yikes.
So yeah,
Yikes.
that was my next question.
I'm gonna play the back roll on this too, y'all.
That was my next question. Is this a freestyle? Cause if this is a freestyle, it's a pretty good freestyle. I'm not gonna lie. For a Playboy Cardi track just to go like, you know, to do that shit. But if this is an actual track he's trying to rock with, I can't let this pass. Like I can't let it go. It's like you literally just kind of like executed a Cardi type flow, and it's like I'd rather listen to Cardi. Like and
God damn.
like and it's not
I'm gonna sip to that.
it's not like he garbage. I'm not saying that. It's just like this is already here. It's like and you use this beat.
Right.
Like you use Cardi's beat and it's already here. And it's like you like and it's like I'm not mad at it. And like maybe if I would have never heard Cardi,
Sound mad at it.
Yeah.
nah, I ain't mad. And it's like and maybe if I never heard Cardi and heard you first, I'd be like, I can let this slide. But it's like, bro, you kind of just like did a worse job than Cardi. And I don't know how to say that like in the nicest way.
And what about you?
Holy. I think with me, it's more of like the last thing that we were talking about, the whole practicing thing, because to me, it sounded a little cluttered at times. I feel like there was certain, I don't know. To me, sometimes listening to it a little bit, like it sounded a little bit cluttered, like you were trying to say too much, and you could kind of see that you were kind of tripping on some of the words. But overall, like, you know, bro said, if it's a freestyle,
Yeah, I ain't.
if you're trying to make
yeah.
a song out of it,
then nah. Cause it's like it's just if you trying to make a song out of this, it's like I heard the Cardi version, and the Cardi version is called For You, and I think it's produced by Pierre Bourne. That, hey Pierre, you want to come out here? That shit come out there. Fucking.
yo, what if you're wrong?
Nah, but I don't give a fuck.
It do kind of sound like a Playboy Cardi. Like,
If I'm wrong, listen. You know me. I
The
be
Playboy Cardi
I be,
type
he
beat.
says
I be
it
looking.
might be, so I kind of believe
I be
him.
looking.
He's not in his head.
I be looking at YouTube beats all the time, so it could either be a beat I heard from YouTube already, or I feel like I heard it. The Playboy. I feel like it's that Playboy Cardi For You track, and if it is that, like I said, like I can't let it slide because you just kind of execute it, and it's like the For You track is a whole song. Like, I didn't get no hook. It was just bars, which is why if it was a freestyle, I can be like, all right, I can kind of see why you trying to, like, let it rock. But if this is a whole song, it's like, bro, like, nah. No. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean. It's just like, you can't put that on wax and be like, this is it. I'm out the hood with this one. Like, nah. Like, you literally did a quarter of the real Playboy Cardi song.
But sonically, that shit bump.
Yeah, I love the beat.
And thank you for submitting it to Respectfully Said.
Not for sure, because the other submission that you had on Swang episode, that was a really good song, and we really enjoyed that feature. But like,
yeah, I fuck with that shit.
So don't get discouraged, or please don't fucking diss us.
I'm looking it up.
The next song.
Hold up.
Like, please
Hold
don't.
up, I'm looking it up.
Don't write nothing mean about us.
What are you looking at? Are you looking at For You?
The song.
Yep, give me a second.
Why you gotta do this to this boy, man?
Hold up, that's the ad. I'm about to say, what if that was a song right there? He like, oh, nigga, we got you. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like I said, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I ain't ashamed. Hold up. No, that's not that one. That's Playboy. That's Playboy. I'm looking for Playboy. That's Pierre Bourne. Hold on.
We gotta keep it moving.
Keep it moving now.
But you know, lately I've been seeing a lot of talk about like the Mount Rushmores, and you know, Rap Caviar, Elliot Wilson, and B Dot and them, you know, stirring a little pot and shit. So it got me thinking about our region, and you know, I was thinking about, damn, who would I put in the Western Mass Mount Rushmore? And I'm talking about current, before people wanna sit there and nitpick. I'm talking about Western Mass as a whole, for the people who live in Springfield that think that Springfield's the only one who's out here making music. No, it doesn't work like that. It's people out in Chicopee, Agawam, Holyoke, and surrounding areas. There's other people. Open your fucking ears. So, I'm gonna start it off. For the current Western Mass as a whole right now, the first person that I'm gonna put up there is SK. SK single-handedly generated a whole new entire sound to this region. Okay?
I can agree with that.
Before there was Filth Town, SK was his own entity. Okay? Then Filth Town came around. And then when I saw them, I used, you know, me doing music, it was for fun. It was nothing ever serious. When I saw them, they opened my mind, and I was like, whoa, we can really do this music shit out here? We can really do something special out here? Because the reception was crazy. I was like, whoa. And then, you know, everybody has worked with SK. I've worked with SK. You know what I mean? He's recorded me before. So, yeah, SK is up there.
That's dope.
The second person that I'm going to have up there, because in terms of influence, changing the culture, the sound, I'm going to have to put Big Drip up there.
Smart.
Debate with me, whatever.
Stealing my
if you feel like this is my own personal list, let me make that clear. This is not law. This is what I've seen with my eyes, who I felt like in the current state that we are now, who were the people who kind of pioneered and introduced the sound. So
keep the list going.
I'm gonna put him there. The third person I'm gonna put on that Rushmore, because when we're talking about accolades, we're talking about relationships, we're talking about rooms that we've been in, and he's a spitter. I'm gonna have to put Fabian on that Mount Rushmore.
I ain't mad at that. Keep the list
Go ahead,
going.
yeah.
Go on.
Nah, I'm looking at
the last one?
at the
Right,
audience.
right. Come on.
You know,
This
I-
is killing me.
the last one,
Hey, this mess is getting on my nerves. Just let it know.
the last one right now is a question mark
Ooh, can't
because
even get it.
because a lot of people can take that last spot.
Oh, you
Somebody,
leaving it like a meme.
Damn.
yeah,
leaving
a
it
lot,
there
a
wide
lot,
open.
right? Because right now, those are the people that I felt like that've been going.
I don't know enough about Western like
Yeah.
mass for me to like even like throw my hat to like say who's in the
And that's what I'm saying. And
That's
then
why I wouldn't
go
say
ahead,
nothing.
because after that, my thing is kind of like it could be anybody for that
Yeah,
fourth
like,
spot.
I
So
don't-
go ahead, Finestro. Who do you think?
First off, the first thing I'm gonna say is I'm gonna agree with Darius in the fact that I wouldn't even make a Western Mass Mount Rushmore. Period. I'll answer it for the sake of this. I would more so probably do a New England Mount Rushmore or something like that.
New England's a little too hard
I
right
don't
now.
even know everybody in New
Yeah.
England.
I
That's
might
the
do
thing.
a
I
New
gotta
England
hear. I
if
gotta
I
hear
have to
everybody.
do-
But you
West
can do something
Mass.
like that.
If I have to do West Mass, I would make a pretty similar list to K. I would do Big Drip. I would do SK. So those two would be the same for me. Then I'd put Austin Fair. The fourth one I'm gonna put up for grabs, but most likely DJ Lucas, just based off everything.
Darius, DJ Lucas was on No Jumper.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
you
I
know
know.
that?
I know.
Yeah, you should watch that
you know
episode.
that?
Yeah, I watch.
Word.
You know me.
People acting like they haven't
Okay.
watched it. Like, we all know we've watched it.
I watched
So
No
if we're
Jumper.
talking about accolades and resumes and relationships and shit like that, because this shit
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm
subjective.
saying.
People could be like, oh no, like right now, like my shit is a question mark. I don't know who would have that.
It's like I can't disagree with the people you brought up like at all because like
That's my three with a question mark, but the question mark would most likely be DJ Lucas. But yeah, it would be Big Drip, SK, Oz.
yeah. So it's like
DJ.
I like I said I can't
DJ.
I can't really do that because I don't know too many people and I mean not too many people. I don't know as much people as you guys know in Western Mass making music. Like I feel like it wouldn't be fair because like
And I appreciate that you are, gracefully
opting out of
bowing
this.
out of
Yeah.
this conversation
Yeah,
because
'cause,
this
like,
is
I
what I
don't-
spoke about earlier
I
about
don't know
people having opinions and you're
They
not
don't know
tapped
what they're
in.
talking
yeah,
about.
I'm not tapped in.
So that's
New
why my bro's a
England-
real nigga.
Cause
On Massachusetts Mount Rushmore, like,
you be
maybe.
putting me you be putting me on the mad people. So it's like when
Shit, if we're doing Massachusetts, we're gonna have to do Millsy. We're gonna have to do Jordan Lucas. We're gonna have to
Millsy,
put
it's-
Yeah, you got to
Bia.
do all that.
Millie's, but everyone calls
You know
it
what I mean?
Millsy, so that's funny. But it's Millie's, but yes.
Oh, Millie.
it's Millie's.
Yes,
you know what I
Bia,
mean?
Of course. Yeah.
We're gonna have to put
This
that
is
up there.
Millie's.
But you know what?
That's
It's
fun.
back. It's time to get back to our home. And Twin. He said he dropping the alternative, but y'all gonna have to
When?
wait. I don't know, bro. He like you.
He like me.
He said you guys are gonna have to wait. So he fed y'all with another EP. It's called Elevated Growth by Macway, and I think bro tapped into he's in a different space in life. You know what I mean when he's talking about elevated growth.
Drop
and,
a bomb
you
for
know,
my guy
He's
Macway.
talking about everything. He's talking about music, relationships in terms of like relationships that you have with other people. It doesn't always have to be romantic when the R word is tossed around. It's with other people, life, shit, weed. Niggas is smoking Zaza now.
It's on some elevated shit.
Elevated shit. So, what song are we gonna hit first? You could throw on that shit with Blake Raps and Travi. You know what we do. We on our way.
On our way.
Yep.
He's on our way.
Yeah, that's the track.
We on our way.
We on our way. My niggas steadily moving.
This is my favorite
I don't know
shit,
they
too. Oh, for sure,
talking.
for sure.
We got some shit gotta prove, man. We on our way. My niggas steadily winning. I don't know they talking. We stack it up and we split it. I'm on my way. My niggas steadily moving. I don't know what you doing. We got some shit gotta prove, man. I'm on my way. My niggas steadily winning. I don't know what they talking. We stack it up and we split it.
My niggas on the way up, we was just pups. Cancel me up, leave them dead in the dust. Nigga, I been had the sauce, I just needed the cheese. Where we from, but we started with crust. Right there on Crest, same home as Travis Best. No, I'm going Travis Best. Feel like I'm Shaq, ballin' just like I'm Mo Bamba when I'm out on the West. You know the rest, yeah. Yeah, you know the rest of this shit. BB Bella like I wrestling this shit. Ballin' hard, I need a ref in this shit. I swear ever since a child, young niggas, we been destined for this. Know my grandma see me now. Years ago, they wasn't checking for this.
We on our way. My niggas steadily moving.
I believe Travi is on the hook.
We got some shit gotta prove, man. We on our way. My niggas steadily
We're gonna let it rock because we have to hear Twins verse. You know, it's his project.
I'm on my way. My niggas steadily moving. I don't know what you doing. We got some shit gotta prove, man. I'm on my way. My niggas steadily winning. I don't know what they talking. We stack it up and we split it.
We keep going. I had to go home, made these niggas believe. I had to go hard for myself and my team. Passion my scars and went straight to the streets. Yeah.
We keep going.
Left the block and turned straight to a beast. I cannot stop, got some folks that need me. You know they on back till they all need to eat. Yeah.
We good,
Watch
see.
me. All my bitches on high speed. Ain't no
I think they get it. I mean, like, Macway understands
The assignment.
He understands the assignment. He understands melodic pockets. What is there to say?
Yo,
I like the way he came in on the verse. We keep going. Gotta hum on the team. Because it's very important to separate yourself from Blake, who did a great job.
yeah.
Now we don't know if oh no, this is one of the recording sessions from Atlanta, right, Mac? So that's why I'm thinking that why Blake comes first, because usually when you're sending a verse, you're not leaving the first verse open. You're kind of feeling that. Can you guys agree or disagree? Like, right? Like, usually when you send a verse,
it depends. I mean, he could have left it open for him.
No, but I think it was one of those sessions when shit.
No, I'm saying like it could have went the way I see it could have went one of two ways. Either A, could have left it open for him, or B, he could have already had his verse there and they moved it. So it's like, I don't know.
But I know that was part of a special sessions they had down when
Right.
the Mac was out here and moving around and shit. It's not what can you really say about the song? Ain't nothing really to pick on. If you like the melodic shit, this is for you. You like the little vibey shit. I'm interested to hear what Finestro has to say, because Macway is not usually somebody who's in his market. So
Nah, I fuck with Macway. Shout out Macway. I fuck with you. It was cool. Yeah, I agree. Not too much to say about it. This is probably my favorite one of the EP.
Oh, word.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to make that known. Love the hook. Whoever was on the hook, that was
Krabby
dope.
make 'em.
Yeah, cool hook. Good song. Like the vibes.
The beat.
You could tell Macway's
Veteran.
You could tell he's a writer for sure.
Right.
Thanks. You could tell he writes music.
For sure.
And yeah, good shit.
Yeah.
I'm getting my Corona situated and shit. So we're gonna move on to the next song.
Wow, look at that service. Immaculate.
Producer of the year over there.
Immaculate.
Drop a bomb for yourself,
Drop
C
us-
bands. Let's go.
We're gonna
Over here cracking open Coronas and dropping bombs every day.
Facts. We're gonna play the next song, which is gonna be about that action, which is my favorite song out of this EP, because if you know Kay likes music, artists that she can relate to. She likes music that is relatable, that she can feel.
Translation: she likes melodic and gangster shit.
Nah, it don't gotta be.
She just likes good shit. Like,
yeah,
it don't.
The delivery and the the delivery or it don't got nothing to do with that. Like
I'm just joking.
Genre wise, I don't care about none of
Gotta
that
feel
shit.
it.
If I can feel it, I can relate to it, and it got me, and that's the type of shit. So about that action, I done work my whole life to be the boss. I'm the motherfucking boss, if y'all was wondering.
Oh yeah, it's coming back to me now.
Yeah, that's my shit.
Young Lenny on the beat.
Is Macway on the hook?
Yes.
I'm about that action, nigga. I ain't with the talking. I ain't about to put you on while I'm getting off it.
I done put in work my whole life to be the boss.
Nigga, I'm about to put in overtime, no exhaustion. I'm about that action, nigga. I ain't with the talking. I ain't about to put you on while I'm getting off it. I done put in work my whole life to be the boss. Nigga, I'm about to put in overtime, no exhaustion. Yeah, I got all my street niggas running with the case. COVID had you sleep, niggas got their face. With the killers and the scammers from Mayho. What you wanna
With the
do,
killers and the scammers from MA, right?
Young and landed on the top. Nigga, this the hard knock, I be on the block.
Hey.
This is why the boss high, probably why you not.
Hey.
Niggas losing lives just to fucking
with the same thoughts. Huh, but that could never be me.
Niggas talking crazy, but
They can never see me.
Niggas see the starlight.
They know it's GD.
Boys wanna watch up, they're looking at the
TV, yeah.
And they just want the picture.
I'm still putting on for my niggas.
I'm still putting on
For my sister, killing any nigga that ever try to diss her. Be good, bro. Shout out to my young bull Trap who was on the second verse. You know, due to timing, we had to, we gotta cut it off. But just piggybacking off of what Finestro said, he understands
The assignment.
the assignment song. He's a great songwriter. He understands song composition.
He's a damn
all
son,
that
where'd
good
you
shit.
find
Like
this?
the hook. To me, the hook has to be catchy. The hook is catchy.
That shit is fire.
It's a fire ass hook. I think it's the beat is what makes it kind of like it's like a football chant, man. It gets me hyped. I put that song on in the morning before I go to work. It gets me in the feeling. It gets me motivated because that's how I feel. Like I done put everything that I had to do. I've been building my resume. I've been working my whole artist career, and now I'm at a place that I'm the fucking boss. I done put in work my whole life to be the boss, and now I'm at a place that I can call the shots. Like
we can let it bang, bro.
we can let it bang, bro. And the same thing with Trap. He's coming into his own space. The same thing like I was saying before, and I hate sounding like a fucking machine, but just practicing when you're doing melodic shit and you're doing songs, verses that have like melodic components to it. You have to practice that shit because sometimes we can hear it like it sounds a little. You had to go do that verse over. If I was in the studio that night, I would have told you to do that verse over.
Fair.
But what you're saying, fire, little bro. Keep it going.
Cool.
Yeah, Finestro, that's you got nothing else to say?
Good. Nah, I agree. Good song, really good hook. Macway
Darius?
killed that. You could tell Macway, and he preaches this a lot on the pod too, but you could tell he's very loyal to his producer. He believes strongly
and local
he
production.
believes
Yes, it
strongly,
does.
And once you meet
Yes,
that
it does.
producer, you gotta go through. And I could tell that just by listening to this. And that's not a knock on any of the beats.
This is
But
a
it
beat from Springfield.
It shows his loyalty because he could have got that beat elsewhere, but I could tell that he's like loyal to his.
For sure.
It's crazy too.
One of the biggest advocates. For that.
I love boss talk too, so I'm already sold. You talking boss shit? Like,
you know what's crazy about that shit? So that's like real old school 80s, 90s shit.
Yeah,
where
you got
really,
those morals and values.
You're I'm sticking with this producer.
Yep.
Like you want to know quick little story because I ain't trying to get too deep into it. Nas, Illmatic. That was one of the first albums produced
that had
by
different producers.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Oh,
yes.
And,
okay.
Yeah, and honestly, there's a lot of people that feel like
There's controversy behind it,
there's
that
controversy deep if you think. In a sense, people feel like Nas killed hip hop with that because I know, right?
That was the start of the.
That was the start of a change in like producer relationships with artists because it was unheard of. Like you Mobb Deep back in the day, you rock with a producer. All Mobb Deep, same shit from what I remember. Don't quote me, could be wrong. But
So you're putting me onto some info right now. I wasn't even.
That's
back
one of the
then.
first hip hop albums that
but
had different.
Illmatic is one
Shout
of
out
the first.
Steve Stout.
Yeah.
For sure.
Illmatic is one of the first hip hop albums to have different producers on it, and it was unheard of back then. And they looked at Nas like he was crazy. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Visionary.
Go ahead and throw on that Broke the Code. And I was fortunate to be in the studio session that night. It was Mac's birthday. So it's about a year old that this song was done. Don't play it yet, bro. It was about a year. Because, yeah, Mac is a Virgo. So about a year that the song was made. So, yeah. So, yeah. I was in that session that night. It was his birthday. You know, a lot of Zaza around. A lot of big bottles around, you know,
shit,
yeah, a whole lot of gang shit. Finestro, a lot of good vibes, a lot of creatives in there, and you know, this is again this is the beat from Western Mass, and you know they got some collab shit, and this is what they came up with. Broke the Code featuring Travi, Eric and Dino. We got Tone by the way, I know that's your IG. I don't know your artist name. I'm sorry, but Tone by the way is on the hook, and PY's OG on it. Hit that shit. Let that shit play. Yeah, turn on.
Boy, just a fan of me, but you talking like my enemy. This can't be. You was the bro, but you acting like a hoe.
All these pussy niggas want my bitch. Little things like that, like little fillers in the background, is what makes a song full. It's what separates Nick. You know. Go ahead, twin.
Niggas talk that shit. Know these pussy niggas want my bitch. I'm that nigga that is on my six. About to put these niggas on my list.
Okay.
Go 100 with my eyes closed. Why you smoking on that pine cone? Boy, you grind slow. Keep it pushing if you 5. Keep the pistol like a Bible.
Young Travi go bang bang. And all my niggas do same thing. If you leaving on my chain hang. Yeah. Fan of me, but you talking like my enemy. This can't be.
You must not know.
But you acting like a hoe.
Why these pussy niggas want my bitch?
You the one who broke the code. Must not know. You the one who broke the code. Where you wanna go? I get back and take it to the
Eric and Dino's best verse. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't give a fuck.
I was gonna say that when the song ended.
Yep.
Now she only about a dope. Mama and the only fans know. She hit the city, got it out the muddy, bloody mo. Now she singing out my microphones and blowing out the
This is my
show.
favorite part right here.
Got a bad little bitty, spraying on that ass and titties. Lot of niggas getting cash in my city. Niggas, they be acting so gritty. Niggas gotta pay.
You good, see?
Listen, man, I 40 years to
This is a perfect example.
Of everybody knowing the assignment.
Yes, because people are not overdoing it. Like
understood it.
they understood it. Motherfuckers is not spitting 16s, 32s.
The class understood the assignment.
Yeah, like they got there, they did their little thing, and they moved it
class.
on. Like the thing about collabs like that, when you have too many people on a song, sometimes it drags out because everybody wanted 16. No,
Everybody.
sometimes you gotta take that
They
8-bar.
knew their role. Like
Exactly.
They knew their lane in this one.
Tone sets it off with the hook. I was there. He sets it off with the hook.
Eric and Dino's verse on that shit is my favorite.
Yeah,
like he's my favorite verse on that
and
shit.
And that's why I
it
like.
was the swag in it. I ain't never heard Eric go off like that. That nigga.
No, mama and the only fans know.
I thought that nigga was a 90s R&B singer just rapping real
Macway
quick.
impressed me, but I know that's what he do. Like,
Yeah.
with his pen. I know his pen's
Mac.
crazy.
Yeah, Mac always
That-
that,
that-
but
yeah.
Eric
is
and
definitely
Dino.
like the
That was-
standout.
Hold on, yo. Eric and Dino, I gotta talk to you real quick, boy. That was great. Like I did not expect that from you at all. You ain't never show us that side, but that was dope. I ain't even gonna front.
That's the beauty
that was
of
really
when
dope.
you're in a room with different people. Now you're gonna be like, oh shit.
That was fire.
Now I gotta make sure like
His flow,
You know what I
his
mean?
cadence, his confidence. I ain't never heard Eric in that bag. That is
damn,
crazy.
Darius, this is crazy.
No, I'm not talking
job,
like.
Eric.
No, I'm not talking like that. I'm talking about just this bag. That that shit was crazy. That's nigga spaz. Hey,
Mama and the only fans know.
That nigga had a
Yeah,
whole,
that's when you're feeding off that energy.
Yeah, so
you know what I mean?
I ain't being disrespectful. Don't try to take it that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I
So
ain't
they
be-
don't try to take it like that. Nah.
Yeah, I ain't being disrespectful. Don't take it that way.
That's
I'm saying
what-
like
that's what
that was a whole
sessions
crazy
like that.
dope bag. Yo.
That's what sessions like that is
bag
supposed
was
to
crazy.
do. Sessions like that is supposed to bring out the best of you. It's supposed to motivate you. Like, oh shit, I gotta make sure I'm writing some crazy shit.
That bag was,
and he did that.
That was the money bag
yeah,
right there.
You got the money bag, bro.
Clearly.
Yeah, that was the money bag right there.
Shout out to the guy Eric and Dino.
Facts.
Takeaways from the project. Cause I know we're gonna wrap it up. I see C over there biting his nails. Like, wrap it up.
Hey yo, my bad. See, this is all our fault.
Wait. How does it work with sleepers? I mean, snoozers. Do we get to listen to those?
Yeah, we're gonna listen to those. Usually I go pee, I go roll an L. You know what I mean? We get to listen to those. So my takeaways from this, the only thing that I'm gonna be nitpicky about is the space between the transitions. I'm picky about little things like that. Like it would have the intro and then it would kind of transition kind of awkwardly. Like there's too much space. Like it's supposed to be a smooth transition. You have somebody talking, and then it's kind of supposed to. I don't know. Like the gap was kind of weird. The way it transitioned from the interludes to the songs, I felt like it could have been transitioned a little smoother. Maybe cut kind of fade in the song after the shit or whatever. To me, that's like, cause I listen to things from front to back. I don't just pick a favorite song and no. Like even if I don't even fuck with the whole entire project, I still have to listen to that shit from front to back to just get that full feel. And then to me, when I'm listening to from front to back, to me the transitions are a little awkward. I didn't really like the little drill song that you did because me personally, I don't like drill music like that. I'm not really the fan, so I'm not really a fan of when anybody does it. I didn't really like that song. I like the song that you chose to end it with. Like that, I forgot the name of the song. I'm sorry, twin, but that song is a perfect way to end that EP.
No time.
No time. Thank you. Any other takeaways before we hit the snoozers?
Nah, let's get to it.
Get to it.
Yeah, so you already know how we like to end this episode. Like, like the good sis Tal said, there's the 7 billion people in the world. So don't ever let our opinions, because these are opinions, don't ever let that shit stop you from grinding. Don't let that shit stop you from working on your music. What we want you to do when we have things to say, we want you to work on it because we want to see you tap into your best possible ability.
Yeah, man.
Your best possible realm. What can you Super Saiyan into? You know what I mean? We want to see that. So that's when we have critiques and shit like that. That's what we want to see. We want you to work on it because we see a lot of artists that have a lot of potential, but they need a little tweaks. So, don't. Oh, so yeah, don't stop working on your shit. Don't stop grinding. Don't start fucking booking shows. Don't start doing anything that you're currently doing just because we have opinions. The world doesn't revolve around us. Keep fucking grinding.
Don't stop just because I get drunk and talk shit.
Yeah.
Keep
definitely vibing.
Yeah, keep fucking going. Finestro, go ahead and start off with your snoozer. What song that you picked that you feel that people are sleeping on?
I'm gonna use this platform responsibly by just answering that by saying at first I had Cashier Fresh,
which is a fire ass song. When he said that to me, I was like, "Yo, when C played this shit previous week, that shit was bumping. That song was bumping."
So first off, let me use this responsibly by saying, I had Cashier Fresh regular. Now, because I'm loyal,
what you bumping?
So I sent her Seaside the Miracle. The song's called Blueberry Fields. It dropped last year or like 6 months ago. But this is my vibe today for some reason. And it just hit me, and the universe told me I had to send it to you. So it was out of my control. But listen, you would just listen, because as a writer, and he made the beat. He's a producer, engineer, artist. Like, he's more so a producer now. He hasn't been an artist in a few months, focusing on production. But I think you'll respect what he does with this. It's a vibe. So yeah, this is Seaside the Miracle, Blueberry Fields.
Throw that on, C. Drop a motherfucking bomb.
Drop a bomb and speed this shit up, because I'm trying to get high.
Hey, you
go.
Oh, come on. Nah, I feel you.
Blueberry ocean, blueberry sky, blueberry hills, blueberry fields, blueberry fields, blueberry fields. Want some new money, want some new clothes, I want a new car, I want some new hoes, I want a new
car too, bro. I feel you.
Blueberry in the backwood, by the water by myself, alone with my thoughts. I'm the cream of the crop, and the cream always rise to the top. Drop my eyes, work the snot, had to keep my mind on the plot. Thought he was your man's, but he not. When he got locked, he done blew your whole spot. Goddamn, that's a op, I done went through some grams of the pot. I done put some quarters in my lungs. She done came through with
the rock, put the coke on the tongue, she can't talk cause it's numb. These are the nights that you'll never remember. So why don't you get it together? We are not promised forever.
Nah, it's a vibe for sure.
No, I cannot sit. 2 feet hit the ground and I'm burning the pavement. Busting it down, I'ma burn it in face. It's a purple cross train and I swear I could taste it. Purple heart gang, I'm no one needed saving. Fuck all the fame, I just want all the payment. Speak on my name or I'll turn your ass nameless. I could get petty, yeah, I could get shameless. But I don't get my hands dirty, I make arrangements. I remember days in the basement, talking with my bro about our goals and how we gon' chase it. Now it feels like lately time's been wasted. Damn. Oh man.
Shout out his name one more time. If you know his IG handle, drop that
Seaside
to
the
him.
Miracle, man. Real ill entertainment type shit. You know the vibes. Seaside the Miracle.
A lot of smoking, yeah, a lot of smoking vibe music.
Type shit. It's all
That
him.
shit was fire.
Yeah, he killed that shit.
Yeah. That's a whole vibe.
Go ahead,
Am I
Darius.
next?
Yeah,
Alright.
I sent it to you. I'm sorry. That was
Listen,
Aero
is this on
Studios
streaming
email.
platforms or not?
I'm sorry.
I was fucking with him. I was fucking with you. I said, "Is this on streaming platforms
Wait,
or not?"
let us chat a little bit because it's gonna fuck. Yeah, is
if
it
not,
is
I'm
it on
walking
streaming?
out. I can't listen.
Don't
What
do that to my guy.
Oh,
I'm just fucking.
nah. The thing about first though, shout out to Cuzzo, cause that's Tom's cousin. Von Live. The thing about that I'm liking now is we chopped it up a little bit, and it's there's people who is just making music, and then there's people who are studying.
Right.
The behind the scenes aspect to be successful, because
Yup.
a lot of people that I'm around, they've been doing music for a while.
Yep.
And they're dope, they're talented or whatever, but they don't understand the business side of things. And Von is somebody.
Understand the assignment. There's too many lanes out there. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Von, he's been studying. He's been getting his shit right. He's one of the slept on engineers out here. Cuzzo, I see you. That shit sounding crispy. I know you've been engineering a couple of tracks.
So who is
Play
this
that
out-
shit,
yeah,
man. I'm
who
trying
is
to
this
hear
we're
that
about to listen
Von
to?
Live.
Von Live. That is that.
Von
That's a Springfield artist who complete type. I would like to see him and Austin Fair do a song.
That'd be
Interesting.
Dope.
Interesting.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, because man, Von is just like the way I like to listen to music. I like artists who are versatile. I like artists who use their voices as instruments. You see, look at everybody. I'm gonna show you some of Darius' shit. Everybody that I'm around use their voice as an instrument. You
They
can hear
add to the song.
right. You can hear Muda on some screamo trap metal shit, and he's and then you could hear him on some soft shit that he's dropping tomorrow. Too much drugs. By the time this episode airs, the
It's
song is
called
gonna
Too
be
Much
out.
Drugs? I kind of
Yes.
want to vibe to that. That
Yes,
sounds
I'm
like it could be
gonna
my
play
shit.
it. Too much right now.
Fair warning,
It's
EP
too
out
much
now.
for me, and then this is a song that the Gook is kind of taking in. It's too much for me right now.
He's in his
That-
bag on
yeah,
that?
that's the type of vibe that is soft, is vibey. You want to be on some shrooms type shit. So we're gonna
Okay.
play. We already did the introduction to Von Live, so bro,
It's called Plans. We gonna play Plans by Von Live. This is my shit.
shout out to Cuzzo.
You lucky I couldn't find Takeoff because I would have played that shit.
Let's go.
I'm on my way to the top right now. Ain't no way around it. I'm on my way to the top right now. Ain't no way around it. Yeah. I got plans, I got plans. Yeah. I got plans, I got plans. I got plans, I got plans. I got plans, I got plans.
Oh, he noticed.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
I'm on my way to the top right now.
Most likely made
Ain't
this
no way
beat.
around it.
He makes his own beats too.
I'm on my way to the top right now. Ain't no way around it. Yeah. I got plans, I got plans. Yeah. I got plans, I got plans. I got plans, I got plans.
Hey,
I got plans, I got plans. Yeah. You know that I gotta grind right now.
what the fuck?
Well, we're a little pressed for time, so
It's all good.
that's
We
the
can move on
universe
to the
telling
next
us.
sleeper. Yeah,
That was-
let's
that
move
was-
You know what I
on.
mean? But
That- that-
that's definitely a sleeper, Vaughn. If
That
you're
was
hearing
cool. Who's
this,
that?
we need
Vaughn
this.
Live?
Vaughn
I like
Live.
that.
We
couldn't
need this.
even
We
give
need
him
it.
the
We need this
whole
on
shit.
streaming.
That's my shit right there.
Shit, you singing that from word for word.
I also
my
got
shit.
plans sometimes, so I kind of feel him on
Shit,
that.
we
That's
got.
very
I think
relatable.
we all got plans. We all trying to execute those
I got
plans.
plans.
I could
got
typically relate to that.
plans.
For sure. So
Man.
I'm gonna end it on some vibey turn up shit because that's the vibe. Finestro came from his other podcast and he was like, yo, I'm a little lit, I'm ready. You know what I mean? So everybody, we in that vibe. So I like to point out and give flowers to the little people that and Lady J, don't take this wrong, baby girl. No, by no means am I calling your movement little or anything like that. But, you know what I mean?
Sorry to cut you off. I just looked at my phone, and it's Saturday, 9 o'clock, June 12th, and Fabian just dropped a new video called "Came a Long Way." Shot by Sly DeVoe, W
Shout
DeVoe.
out to that boy Taekwondo.
Whatever niggas is calling him nowadays. I'm looking
W, we love you, baby boy. Keep
I'm
going.
looking at his phone right now, and I'm looking at it. If you can see the camera, hold on. Fabian came a long way, shot by Sly DeVoe. I'm gonna check that. I'm gonna check that shit
Shit,
out
I think
too.
it's the other way around. W came a long way. He's shooting a Fabian video respectfully.
No bullshit.
And I say that
I'm
respectfully.
gonna definitely check that out after this.
So baby girl, she I think
roll up and check that out after this type shit.
Yeah, she's been working on her shit. She's been doing a whole revamp on her image, on her sound, and I can fuck with it because the first time I seen you was on the Let's Talk podcast, After Dark podcast. I seen you as a guest, and I was intrigued. And then you kind of disappeared for a little bit, and then you hit us with this banger.
With this banger.
She's super dope.
Pixie Dust by Lady J. Go ahead,
This is
C.
crazy. I fuck with this.
And yes, we know that it's. I guess this was a song before. I'm not in tune with this kind of music, so I don't know where this beat came from. I guess it was already a song, but she made her own version and it's fire. So let's go, turn that shit up.
See, this is why I meant by that other shit, that Playboy Cardi shit. Like, come on, man.
Hold up.
Yeah. But nah, this shit hard.
I told you it was real. Play this every morning. Wait, hey, look at my drip. Look at my drip. Yeah, I don't care. This shit is hard.
She killed it.
She killed this, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me all the little things that you can see beyond me, yeah. She's saying something. That's why the song is fire. She's just not talking gibberish. Listen to the lyrics. Hold up. Yeah. Whoa. I love ad-libs, man. That I am the prettiest. Trying something new, but that's exactly what an artist do. She gets it. You gotta tap into different realms. We good, see. She gets it. She understands that as an artist.
That shit is fire.
Yeah, that shit is fire.
That
It's a
shit is
banger,
fire.
and it's something. And you know
She
why
was in
this
her
is
bag on that one.
nah for sure, bro. And it's definitely a snoozer because I never seen anybody share this at all.
Like, yo, like that.
I went on her page and I saw that she dropped new music and I tapped in. I was like, whoa,
She
this
had
shit is
another
fire.
song, right?
Phil shit.
Yeah.
Phil shit is out right now on all
But-
streaming
but-
platforms.
But hold on,
tapped
I
into
just gotta
something.
talk about how fire that is. Like that shit is like masterful. Like that.
crazy.
That's art right
Hey,
there. Like,
hey, look at my whip.
like-
Look at my drip.
like the voice, the everything, like
Those
the-
ad-libs
she
are
don't,
like-
Yeah.
she don't even. I don't even think she uses that voice in any other song like
Nah.
that. Exactly, like the voice,
Oh,
the
really? Okay.
the fucking.
I was introduced to her as a singer,
That's
so
what
for
I'm
her
saying.
to do this kind of
That's what I'm
style, I
saying,
was
like,
blown
I know
away.
you-
This is all
Yeah, bro. This
That's
is
what
not
I'm
like.
saying. It's like
Yeah,
she put me. You put
that,
me
when I'm
on
talking
her.
about
That
that
new
she's
shit.
rebranding and
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
this is
It's
what I'm
like
talking about. Everything, the
for
sound, everything.
for that type of like for that's not easy to do. The structure, the whole everything. She completely encapsulated everything of that beat and made it hers. I don't even know if it's someone else's song, but
I heard heard it somewhere else,
but
or
that's what I'm
somebody told
saying.
me or something. It doesn't matter.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the song earlier,
that
like
bounce
the
to
dude
it
didn't do that. But that's what I'm saying with the song earlier. The dude didn't do that. That's why I mean it's like if you're gonna do that, you gotta make it yours.
You gotta make it your own.
She made that shit hers. Like that shit was. I don't even care for the original. If there is an original, I don't even give a fuck about it.
I don't even know what the original would be, but whatever that was,
I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care.
She did her thing on
And
that.
if I'm wrong, Lady J, please humble my ass.
Right, same thing with Homeboy. That's the same shit.
And tell me, and Swiss, and tell us, like, nah, that's
right. Let us know.
Whatever new song
I can admit that I'm wrong.
she's putting out, or she just put out, or about to put
Phil
out,
shit out
that
now.
sounds good.
Yeah,
too.
it does.
She's staying on brand with this thing.
Yeah. So, Lady J, baby girl, keep it going. Y'all already know. See, hit the motherfucking theme song. Niggas gotta pee. Niggas gotta roll up.
Yep.
We're gonna have to talk about this shit. The ins and outs. No politics. No guts. No capping. Real. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. I put bands on your head like I'm gay. I put on for y'all every day. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Y'all not gonna know what's up till I'm done. A1's with me, Darius, demons. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Respectfully said. Respectfully said. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Respect what I said. Respect what I said.